The Jambos are heading to Glasgow and we're looking for a war. Hopefully a slightly more competitive war than last time we took on Rangers. We lost 5-0. We got absolutely slaughtered. But I am hoping to fix things today. You can never really fix a 5-0 defeat. You can't really make that good. It's impossible to make that good. You can't make up for that. But I want to try and at least start heading in the right direction. I want to try putting it right. And I think we can do that today if we pick up maximum points against the old firm. Two big massive games. It doesn't get any bigger, it doesn't get any tougher. I would probably take 4 points, but I want to be at least unbeaten come the end of this. 2 draws would not be enough. We need to at least get 4 points and start climbing up the league table. If we can beat both Rangers and Celtic, then we will close the gap to them. And 2 wins today would guarantee that we are only a minimum, an absolute minimum of 6 points behind Rangers and 3 points behind Celtic. If we win both games, that is the minimum we'll be behind the old firm. And when you say it like that, it actually doesn't sound like we're doing too bad. But if we lose both games today, or if we don't win, then the likelihood is we're probably going to go at least 10 points behind both of them. And we will probably be in, 10th or below in the league. So yeah, that simply ain't good enough. We need to put things right, guys. We need to start getting back to winning ways. We actually started this season not too bad. We were doing decent. We had 2 wins at the first 3 games. Unfortunately, we've only won 1 game in our last 7. That is a horrible run. That's the kind of run that sees people get sacked. And to be fair, it's not even a run. I wouldn't even call it a walk. We're kind of like crawling at the moment. So we need to snap out of it. And we need to do it right now, right here against Celtic. Here we go then. Packed Celtic Park. Full of Celtic fans. Full of the unwashed. Look at all those tricolours, man. It's enough to make you sick. Thought we're supposed to be Glasgow Celtic, no Dublin Celtic, but they can take the tricolour and they can shove it up their arse because we are going to win the day. I'm going to take that tricolour and I'm going to wipe my arse with it and then I'm going to throw it in the face of, I wish Scott Brown was in the team, but he's not, so I'll just have to go to Lee Griffiths' house and wipe it in his face, I guess. But here we go. Look at that. Worst defensive team in the league. Talking of shite, that is us. Yes, we are conceded 26 goals in 10 games. Not good enough. It's averaging 2.6 goals a game. That was a very easy one. See, even for people that are bad at maths, they could have got that. 2.6. Not good enough. And we're sitting there on the sidelines as if our shit doesn't stink. And let me tell you guys, it does stink. So we need to bounce back today. We need to get back to winning ways here. And if we can somehow pull off this huge upset and beat both Celtic and Rangers in Glasgow, then not only is it a massive 6 points, but that is, I wouldn't be surprised if we went on and won the league. That's how big that would be. I would be absolutely buzzing. But here we go. Barkas in nets, which always gives us a chance. Ball and Ogley, Starfelt, Cuesta and Juranovic. Sorrow, McCarthy, Rogic. And up front, it is Johnston, Furuhashi and Abada. It's not the strongest Celtic team, which does give me a bit of confidence. And there you can see we're lining up then with Cordero and Devlin in midfield. Missed the back 5, too busy checking my phone for a message. But here, up front, I say this all the time and we get beat every game, but I think there's goals in Ginelli, Tykes and Mackay, so hopefully they prove me right today. Here we go, Celtic getting us off. They'll be going from left to right, we'll be going from right to left. Let's get stuck into them, guys. This midfield, oh yes, brilliant. Cammy Devlin takes it, and look at Barry Mackay, he wipes out Rogic for good measure. 2-on-1, fucking double beatdown. Right, here we go, Cammy Devlin turning. It's Dykes. It's Devlin. Early days. Shot over the bar. What a start that would have been, but I like it. We're taking the fight to Celtic already. Cammy Devlin has to do better there, but here, it's a decent start for you. Still 0-0. Good challenge there for Halkett. Brilliant for Halkett. Big Craig Halkett, man. Just showing Celtic how it's done. Now it's Lyndon Dykes looking for Mackay. It's a poor ball for Dykes. Mackay will chase it, but he ain't going to get to it. Brilliant. Kingsley keeps it in and gives away a corner. Not so brilliant. I have to defend this then. Needlessly giving away a corner. Ball's coming in. It's, I think it's Starfelt, I think, with the head on it. Yeah, it is Starfelt, but thankfully for us, well over. Still 0-0 at Celtic Park. Ball played up to Barry Mackay. Barry Mackay into Dykes. It's not the greatest first touch, but tries to make amends for it. Plays it to Ginelli. Overhits it. And that's taken care of by Celtic at the back. Now it's McCarthy running forward. Not something you say often. He decides to pass it to Abada. I think McCarthy was getting a nosebleed there running into the Hearts half. Didn't know how to handle it, but there's Andy Halliday. Big fucking Andy Halliday there. That's what I want to see. Big Andy getting stuck in there. And here he goes. Andy Halliday. Speaking of nosebleeds, my nose might start bleeding if he gets on the score sheet today. It's Lyndon Dykes. He lays it after Cammy Devlin. He strikes it. Barkas just about gets 2 hands on it. It goes out for a corner, though he couldn't hold on. And it will be a corner for Barry McKay here to whip one in. It's headed away. Someone needs to chase this, and I don't think we're going to get to that, are we? Cammy Devlin tried. Looks like, and Johnson fumbles it out for a Hearts throw-in. Good stuff. Cammy Devlin then going to try and find Lyndon Dykes. Dykes is there. Dykes trying to control it with his chest. It wasn't to be. Head it down to Cammy Devlin. Back to Cordero. Stevie Kingsley. Halliday. Big Andy to Dykes. To Cordero. Cordero out to Stevie O'Donnell. O'Donnell cuts back. And O'Donnell loses the ball and slides in and wins it back almost. Celtic clear it. Damn it. That was a good build up there, but eventually it led to nothing in Barkas. What's Barkas doing there? It's a bit risky, son, but gets away with it. Ball up to Johnston. Lorenz is there. And Lorenz heads it to Halkett. And Halkett will come and take that, no bother. Plays it back to big Lorenz. Lorenz now the German giant charging forward. And that's not what you want to see. The big man charging forward and losing the ball. Furuhashi. It's Johnston. It's easy enough save there for Sander Clark. It's a good interception there. It's Furuhashi against O'Donnell. And O'Donnell comes away with it. Good stuff for O'Donnell. And he plays it to Sander Clark. And Sander Clark now looking for him around short. He plays it out to Ginnelly. Ginnelly's there. Ginnelly controls it well. Ginnelly in towards Dykes. Dykes takes it in his stride. Lyndon Dykes now. He's got Devlin in front of him. He's going to change. He's going to go behind. It's Cordero. Ginnelly. Back to Cordero. Into Cammy Devlin. Devlin out to Barry McKay. McKay out to Stevie O'Donnell. O'Donnell. Oh, it's a header away. It's going to fall for Cordero. And Cordero gets it to Halliday. And Andy Halliday, man. You can't lose it there. Do anything. I don't care if you hit it into Rose Head, Andy. Just don't lose it in possession in that part of the pitch, man, when we can get hit on the counter. It's Furuhashi. Lorenz is chasing him to the corner flag. Oh, that was out. What's out now? It's going to be a corner here to Celtic. Mikey Johnson getting ready to whip this one in. It's not a good delivery. It's O'Donnell. O'Donnell's there. No, it's Furuhashi. We're in danger here. Halkett has to get that, and he does. Fucking Craig Halkett there. What a guy. What a player. What a centre back he is. A fucking Jambo at heart, man. Brilliant tackle for... Oh, no, it's a great tackle, but... Oh, Sander Clark. Sander Clark jumps on top of the ball like it was a bomb, like he was trying to protect his family, and I guess his family is Hearts, so we are one big happy family here. Maybe not happy at the moment, but we can be happy if we can grab a winner here in the next 45. We go into the break 0-0, and so far so good. We're playing okay. We haven't conceded yet. We've kept a clean sheet. But I don't know how many times I've got to half-time saying we haven't conceded and then went on to get absolutely slaughtered in the second half. So it's important that we don't get too ahead of ourselves. We have been the better team, though. We have looked more likely to threaten the Celtic goal than they have our goal. But again, it's 0-0. It could go either way. We need to make sure, we need to dig deep and hope that it goes our way. I'm not going to change anything just yet. We will wait and see how the second half plays out. Then, if I need to do mastermind changes, I'll phone up Robbie Nielsen and I'll ask Nielsen, what would Robbie do? And hopefully he can give me the winning tactics. But at the moment, it's 0-0. O'Donnell, Dykes. O'Donnell, Stevie O'Donnell! Oh, shot blocked. It will be a corner. Stevie O'Donnell can't believe it. I couldn't believe it. O'Donnell there with the tricks. It's to Lorenz, the big man. Oh, it's just going to fall for McCarthy, who looks like he can clear it. Barry McKay. Barry McKay to Cammy Devlin. Devlin now's got a lot of space in front of him. Oh, Cammy Devlin's done the defence in. Cammy Devlin! No, man. He's put it wide. He has to score that. He done the hard bit. Ran from about the halfway line. Took the Celtic players out the game and then launches the ball into the Celtic end. Hopefully it hits somebody in the face. That's only consolation, but overall not good enough. Oh, brilliant for Craig Halkett again. Tracking back, winning the ball. And it leads now to Andy Halliday on the counter. Not the guy you want, but it's the guy that we maybe need at the moment. Ball through to Ginnelly. That's fantastic. Ginnelly, surely. Oh, Ginnelly, man, it has to score that. Kyogo not had a great game today. He's gone off. I'm not too sure who that is coming on. It looks like Giamakis, although it might not be. Actually, no, it's a Jetty. Fucking, how can I get those two mixed up? One guy's actually been scoring the goals, and a guy's never scored a goal. So those two nothing alike. Ball in. Ginnelly heads it towards goal, and it's a save off the line for the keeper. Ginnelly not the biggest there, but he leaped taller than any Celtic player, but he couldn't hit the ball in the back of the net. I can't believe it. Barkas is actually keeping Celtic in this one. Fucking Barkas of all people. It's going to be another delivery for Barry Mackay. Dykes is there. Dykes heads it to... Oh, and it's Barkas again, man. On the 69th minute, another save, denying us the lead. Intercepted off of Kingsley. We've been so good today. Let's just hope that we don't lose like we normally do. Dykes to Devlin. Devlin lays it off to Cordero. Cordero strikes it, and it's another save by Barkas, man. He's pulling out all the stops. After today, I won't be able to call him shite anymore. He's actually had a pretty solid game here, so unfortunately for us, look at Starfelt there. Big lanky bastard trying to block the ball. Didn't work out for him. But we need something to happen here. Celtic again making another change. They're bringing McGregor on for McCarthy. I would rather McCarthy be on there with his old slow legs, but I have no control over the Celtic substitutions. Right, substitution time for us. We're bringing on Non-Gilly, we're bringing on Boyce, we're going for it. We're going to go two up front here and hopefully try and win this in the last 15 minutes. We've still got a corner here to take for Barry Mackay. Can we get a good ball into the box? Halkett's there, tries to head it, it's away for Celtic. It'll fall for Celtic, won't fall for us, and this could be counter-attack territory. We need to be careful here. It's Johnston against O'Donnell. And he plays it all the way back to Bolingoli. And we can maybe try and apply pressure here. Bolingoli back to Barkas. Boyce now chasing down Barkas, and Celtic calmly take care of it. And it looks like they're trying to play it for the back. Ange ball as we know it. And now we could be in a bit of trouble here. It's Abada. Oh no! No! Fuck off, that is shite. That is absolute pure pish. Dominated this game, 10 minutes of time, and that goes in. Chip for a Jetty. A guy that has never scored a goal in his fucking life, and now he's decided to score against us in the last 10 minutes. Absolutely sickening. Sander Clark diving out the way of the ball. I don't know what he's doing. I think his check this week will be getting ripped up. That's no good enough goalkeeping for sure. Our Jetty's celebrating. 3 goals in 4 matches. Enjoy those 3 goals, mate. It'll probably be the last 3 goals you ever score. You're absolutely horrendous. And yeah, no, come on, we have to get back in this. We cannot lose this game. 10 minutes to try and rescue something. Oh, brilliant Halkett there. Just about gets to it and gets it back to Clark. Here we go, playing it from the back now. We haven't got a lot of time. We need to get forward. 3 minutes of time remaining. Kingsley out to Ginnelly. And Ginnelly, he can't lose that there. And he has lost it there. Oh, no, it's Abada getting past Benenjami. 1 minute of time remaining. Benenjami needs to win that. He doesn't win it. Halkett with a great challenge. Not a penalty. Never a penalty, but Celtic still get the ball. Kingsley out to Ginnelly. And that is fucking horrendous for Ginnelly, man. Simple pass and he can't make it happen. Great save for Sander Clark though, but no, the referee gives a penalty for what? I mean, he's just sent off Craig Halkett. I mean, for what? Like, seriously. I mean, he's already got the shot away. That challenge is absolutely no... That does not affect that whatsoever there. That is simply a penalty just to deny us a chance of getting a draw at this game. Ball and ugly. Sends Clark the wrong way. Celtic have won this game by 2. It's a fucking joke, man. It really is. And that's how it's going to end, guys. We ain't getting nothing out of this game. Clear that. And there you go. Next 4 minutes, extra time added on. Celtic win the game by 2-0. One of the most undeserved wins I think I've ever seen Celtic get against us, to be fair. We completely not annihilated them, but we dominated that game from start to finish. I mean, the stats do not tell a lie. We were the better team. We were in control. Yet somehow we end up losing. I mean, they got a lucky breakthrough, 10 minutes for time. Then they got a penalty, which was very questionable. And we got Halkett sent off. And that means he's now suspended for the Rangers game. So, I mean, It's a double whammy here, triple whammy, quadruple whammy. It's absolute, it's a shite, man, it really is. Right, we need to, I don't know what we do here. I'm actually scared now to look at the league table. At least Hibs through. Aberdeen 1, Rangers 1. That's not the results we were looking for, to be honest. And we'll look at the league table now, but I can't imagine it's going to be a good reading for us. We'll have, well, like I said, Halkett will need to serve a suspension. We've now dropped down to 10th place. We have played 11 games and we are on 11 points, which is never good. We're averaging 1 point a game. Realistically, to be where we want to be, we need to be averaging about 2 points a game at least. 2 points a game would have us level with Celtic at the moment, and we'd still be 6 points behind Hibs if we were averaging 2 points a game, but we ain't. So, you know, it's not good enough. So we need to bounce back next time against Rangers. If we do beat Rangers, we can possibly climb as high as, depending on goal difference, 6th, although that is not likely based on the fact we've got conceded, look at that, 28 goals already, minus 13, and we've got the same goal difference as bottom of the table, St Johnstone. That's never a good sign when you're sharing the same goal difference with the lowest team in the league. But we need to bounce back. We need to start winning, or else we'll be the lowest team in the league. So hopefully we can do it against Rangers. We owe them revenge after that 5-0 pumping. I'm proud of how we played there, man. We actually were really good, but again, just wasn't to be. Just wasn't to be, but we'll make sure it's to be against Rangers, right? We'll not make any sloppy mistakes in the 80th minute. We'll not make any dodgy challenges to give the referees a chance to, give a penalty against us, and we will get revenge against Rangers, guys. I'm guaranteeing it, we'll get revenge. Here we go then. Ibrox, our fierce arch rivals, at least in this series, man. Rangers have gave us a shitload of beatings. Now it is time for us to take a beating out in them. We want to absolutely smash them today. So Sander Clark, you can see him patting Devlin on the back there, giving him encouragement, giving him support. Actually, he looks really fucking small there next to Cameron Devlin. I mean, should I say Cameron Devlin looks small next to Sander Clark. No idea who that is. Don't know if it's a bad face scan or well it's a new signing. But yeah, Rangers celebrating 150 years in 2022. And every time we play Rangers, I feel like we age 150 years because we get bad result after bad result after bad result. But you can see there the defence. The midfield isn't that great either, to be fair. Kamara right. And then Jack and Roof. Jack playing in an advanced role with old man Defoe up front. So, I mean, this looks like a pretty weak Rangers team. If we cannot beat this Rangers team, then what Rangers team can we beat? Because, I mean, Defoe now must be pushing like 60 years old. You've got Jack there who shouldn't be in a cam role. It just doesn't look like a good lineup. But our lineup isn't the strongest either. We've got Clark and Nets. That back three you would never predicted would be starting for us. Kingsley, Lorenz and Yosha Tommy. Suter being sold, Halkett being out injured. Shit happens. Devlin and Cordero in the midfield. And again, I said last time that they have goals in them. There was no goals. We need goals right now. So if those three can actually step up and not make me look like an idiot, I would appreciate it. Dykes, Janelli, Mackay. I don't care which one he bangs in the goals today, but we need goals off somebody. It's going to be Jermaine Defoe then, getting us kicked off here for our second game of the episode, our second Glasgow tie. We left Glasgow, we didn't even, left Glasgow yet, we stayed, but after one game in Glasgow, we've got no points. We need to add 3 to that tally here right now in the next 90 minutes. So, same game plan, we're just going to play Rangers the way we played Celtic. We were the better team. Hopefully this time we have a bit of luck. One less mistake at the back and some good officiating, and we might be able to defeat the blue side of Glasgow, unlike the green side. But good defending there straight away, and then lucky Rangers there getting the ball. Scott Wright still with it, and eventually we dispossess him there. So good stuff from Yosha Tommy. Now Stevie O'Donnell, out to Barry Mackay, the former Rangers man, wins as a throw-in. Devlin to... Oh, what a ball that is for Dykes, but it's not good enough, and it looked a better ball than it actually was. In the end, it was easy enough for the goalkeeper centre, who I'm not too sure who he is, must be a new signing. We'll find out today if he's good or not. Hopefully he's a flop, and we can bang a few goals past him. Step over, loses it in the middle of the field, not good enough for Dykes. Been underwhelming since we signed him, if we're being completely honest. Like, he's not lived up to the expectations that I had. Maybe my expectations were too high. I don't know what I was expecting from him, but whatever it was, I was expecting more than we've got in here. Devlin trying to find Janelli. He ain't going to find him with a pass like that. Great defending for the big German. Come on! That's what we like to see. We don't like to see that though. Gives the ball away, but thankfully it bounced off. Roof went out for a throw-in. Devlin then. Oh, to O'Donnell. That's a great ball into the path of Stevie O'Donnell. Stevie O'Donnell looking for a back post cross. He's found Ginnelly. Ginnelly takes it away from the Rangers man. I think he's won a corner from that. He has. Here we go, Mackay then. Can we finally get a good delivery? Dykes is there. Can't win it. Lorenz is surely going to get to that. He does. He does. The big man gets to it. He strikes it. It's took a block. It's going to fall for the goalie. Yoshitomi's got to... And there you go. That tells me all we need to know about this Rangers goal. He's absolute shit. So let's try and apply pressure to him. Let's just bomb every ball into this box here and try and put him under pressure. It's going to fall for Ginnelly. Back out to Mackay. Mackay whips one in. Back post. It's Yoshitomi. Yoshitomi whips it in. It's fucking O'Donnell was there. Great header for Yoshitomi to O'Donnell. The defenders partnering up there. But in the end, couldn't get the goal. It's lobbed over the top to Roof. It could be in a bit of danger. Lorenz comes over. Oh, brilliant challenge for Lorenz, man. It gives away the corner. But we will take that. The big man sliding in with a big tackle. Defoe versus O'Donnell, and O'Donnell, calmly done here, wins it, controls it, and manages to create a counter for Hearts. Brilliant. Josh Ginnelly then runs onto that. Josh Ginnelly, a bit of space in front of him. He's got Lyndon Dykes there, he's got Barry Mackay, and he can't find either of them, man. That's horrendous there. It looked like Ginnelly had enough. Oh, this goalkeeper is not good. We need to keep putting pressure on him. No, fucking shite, man. Been the better team, 32 minutes. We make one mistake and Roof just punishes us. Rangers blow the roof off Ibrox. And we're losing again. It's not good enough. Rangers fans celebrating. And again, we've nothing to celebrate. Been the better team, and where's that got us so far? Absolutely nowhere. Stephen Kingsley. He's normally the standout player in our defence, but he's going to have a look at himself in the mirror there, because that was horrendous. It wasn't very good. Let's be real, man. He's let Roof through, and you can't do that. Not with a finisher. It has quality. So here we go, back to the drawing board. Rangers lead. It's now we're either going to turn up here. We're going to keep playing the way we're playing, or we're going to concede a shitload of goals. And this could be another 5-0 if we don't get our act together here. We need to get the next goal. Dykes turns around, finds Cammy Devlin. Oh yes, Devlin. Oh yes, I'll take it. We spoke about how shite that goalkeeper is, and he's just proven it right there. We've got a goal, and look at this. We ain't settling for a draw. We've no interest in a draw. We're grabbing the ball, and we are going to get this game back underway here as we try and take all 3 points. I think Rangers are on the ropes, especially with this centre guy. Every time I get the ball, I'm going to be taking shots for everywhere. Even Sander Clark's going to be striking shots for his own box. I don't trust this goalkeeper, and I think he's got a few goals in him to be leaked. And we're going to be the water that's fucking leaking at him come the end of this game, hopefully. 1-1. Great challenge for Kingsley, made up for the poor goal that you could partially blame him for. Devlin, though, steps around his man, brilliant, out to O'Donnell. Big Stevie O'Donnell, he's got Dykes there. He's trying to flip it up to Cammy Devlin. Back to O'Donnell. Oh, the keeper's dove. The ball took a deflection. Santero there clears it. And I'm close there to taking a 2-1 lead. That's shocking. And Ryan Jack fires Rangers back in front. I spoke about how Ryan Jack shouldn't be playing an attacking role. And now he's making me look like a jackass. Ryan Jack making me look like a jackass because he's absolutely done us in there. It should not be that easy. I spoke about how Yoshitomi's had a good game. I take that back, guys. That defending was horrendous there. Diabolical. And I think as soon as the plane tickets get cheaper, as soon as the flight tickets go down in price, I'll be sending him a one-way ticket back to Japan, man, because that was no the defending good enough to be wearing a Hearts jersey. Certainly not. Maybe I'll send them to the other side of Glasgow. Maybe Ange can have them, but we don't want him after that, man. That was fucking horrendous. So, yeah, we're going to the break here. 2-1 down. Fought back well there to get in front. Been the better team, but again, Rangers have had 2 shots. They've scored 2 goals. Big second half coming up here. Dykes, come on. Lyndon Dykes to Kingsley. Ginnelly. Oh, Ginnelly fires a shot at the goalie. This time he manages to hold on to it after initially dropping it. But here, so that's what we need to do. Devlin steps in. Cammy Devlin gets away from his man. Oh, Devlin, son, you had the chance to score there. Should have taken it. Should have shot. long before you lost that ball. Joshua Tommy needs to beat Defoe there, and thankfully he does. Doesn't quite make up for his mistake for the second goal, but at least he kept us in the game with that tackle. Cordero to Ginelli. Back to Cordero. Kingsley. Dykes. Oh, back heel Rabona. The keeper's bad, but I don't quite think he's that bad. I don't think that's going to beat him, but you never know here, man. We are on the attack here. We're on the up. We're definitely the team in control at the moment. We're dominating, but we need to find a goal. Dykes can't win that, and that's things like that. It's just going to give Rangers the ball back, give them easy possession. That's things we need to avoid doing. Great challenge again, though, for the big German. Now it's O'Donnell. Dykes. Still Dykes. Oh, Kingsley! Oh, fucking hell, man. So close to getting the ball through to Ginelli. He would have been through on his own. And then Dykes to Kingsley. Kingsley! Ah, shot over the bar. Man, we're playing well here, but at the moment, I guess not well enough. It's still 2-1 Rangers. Scott Wright's going off. He's seen enough. Aribo's coming on. That's offside. That has to be offside. It's Kamara. He's still got the ball. Kamara whips one in. We'll finally get rid of it. It's going to fall for Ginelli. Can Ginelli come forward? It's Cordero. Cordero to Dykes. Now we've got maroon shirts coming forward. It's Ginelli now with the ball. It's Josh Ginelli. Oh, low-driven shot. It's going to fall for Barry Mackay. Yes, come on. Barry Mackay with the equaliser. Smashes it in. Got the rebound. Ginelli's original strike, forcing a save after the keeper. It fell into the oncoming path of Barry Mackay. He was having no danger, no doubt in his mind what he was doing. Just put his head down, smashed the ball as hard as he could, and thankfully for us, it went into the back of the net. It's 2-2, and we can still come away here with the win. Ryan Jack, he's already done his in the day. We don't want him to do his in again. Good defending. Oh, Cammy Devlin needs to get that. It's going to fall for O'Donnell. To Devlin, out to Mackay. Mackay back into the middle, finds Kingsley. Kingsley plays it to Cordero. Cordero back to Stephen Kingsley. New Hearts on the attack again. We've got Dykes with us. But we're going to go on our own here. It's Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley. Oh, fucking hell, that keeper's shit. That's a pass back as well. I cannot believe how bad this keeper is. We need to win this game. We need to take advantage of this. I mean, Rangers have got an absolute fucking donkey in nets. Yet they're still drawing with us, man. What's happening here? We need to win this. We will never get a better chance of beating Rangers than we have today. We need to find Dykes. We do find Dykes. Dykes is going to try and find Ginelli, and that's actually a good ball if Josh Ginelli keeps it in, and he will keep it in. Back to Hickey. What can the youngster do? We found Cammy Devlin edge. Oh my fucking god, Cammy Devlin. What have you done there, son? That is bad. That is worse than bad. I actually need to open up a dictionary now to find words to describe that, because my vocabulary isn't good enough. That's how bad that shot is, man. Thank you, Cammy Devlin. Dykes. Come on, Dykes. Lyndon Dykes. Still Lyndon Dykes. Cammy Devlin! Oh no, man. Blocked again. It's going to fall for Rangers. 7 minutes to go here. I mean, we are the team that looks... Oh no. We need to get over there. We need to go over there, Aaron Hickey. Fucking Aaron Hickey gets back in time to apply pressure to Roof. Roof now going out wide. Aaron Hickey. Oh, bright for Aaron Hickey. That is fantastic for the guy. I know we've been critical of him so far this season, but he's done a great job there. Dykes to Ginelli. Dykes then back out to Aaron Hickey. It's Dykes. Dykes to Cordero. It's Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley. Oh, Stephen Kingsley! Holy fuck! He scored! He's done it again. It's this repeat of the Scottish Cup semi. Smashed it against Hibs in real life, and he smashed it in here for us, and he's done it. He's beat the fucking Rangers, man. He's done it. He's done it with 2 minutes to go. What a goal that is. What a strike, man. Nobody's seen it coming. It doesn't matter if it's that shite goalkeeper in nets or whether it's the best in the world in nets, man. He's no keeping that out. Stephen Kingsley has hit an absolute screamer here on the left-hand foot. Cammy Devlin with a wee dummy jumping over it, and the goalie absolutely no chance. Like, pretending to dive as if he can make a save. He can't make nothing. He'd have a better chance of saving that if he'd no hands, man. The guy's shit. He ain't stopping Stephen Kingsley. Stephen Kingsley's done it. He gave us a 3-2 lead with 2 minutes to go. All we need to do is hang on now. I mean, surely 11 men behind the ball, and we've picked up our first win in about 800 games. That's all we need to do now. Kamara charging forward. Oh no, Aribo gets a better O'Donnell. Come on, O'Donnell. Oh, Stevie O'Donnell. I love this guy. Best right back in Scotland. No one's going to tell me different. What a challenge that is, man. To deny Aribo an opportunity. It's still Rangers though in attack. Espino whips one in. Aaron Hickey needs to get that, and I think he got something on it, but it's going to be a Rangers corner with 18 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go, man. The clock is ticking. The Rangers are running over to take it. I mean, the referee, you better pucker up those lips, mate, and get that whistle ready, because we've got 7 seconds left to Fifa here. There's no sign of the referee blowing. Probably going to play till Rangers score here. Can Santa Clark collect it? He can collect it. The referee blows the whistle, and we've done it. We've came to Glasgow. We've got revenge. It wasn't quite the Italian job. It was more like the Glasgow job. And in the end, we've done the job. We've landed a Glasgow kiss on the Glasgow Giants, and we've defeated them by 3 goals to 2, man. And that will give us confidence. That will move us up the league. That will give us bragging rights. That will make us feel good. Fuck that previous 5-0 result. It's all about the 3-2. It's all about Stephen Kingsley. It's all about that win right there. And we have left our mark on Glasgow. Get it right up. I was about to say the capital there. Forgive me. I was about to say the capital. I got carried away. But we've left our mark on Glasgow. So get it right up, Rangers. That will dent their title chances. And it will improve our... Let's say it will improve our relegation dangers. Look at 12 shots to 3, man. I mean, that was complete... It doesn't get any better than that. The only thing I can say is that I wish we would have won by more than 1 goal. Improve our goal difference. You know, not give me a heart attack with a Rangers corner with 5 seconds to go. That would have been nice, knowing that the 3 points was secured in the bag, but it wasn't to be. We got the win though. No complaints really. Move on to the next one. And if that doesn't fire us up, man, if that doesn't give us, you know, the motivation and positivity and whatever mentality to go on and beat other teams, man, if we can beat Rangers, then why can't we beat all these other teams that we're currently losing to in the league? That's the way I see it. Up next, we've got Dundee United. So not quite Rangers, but I think we drew with Dundee United last time we played them. So hopefully we can get revenge against them. We need revenge against every team. Just pretend they beat us 5-0 like we did against Rangers, and I'm sure we'll go on and we will pick up good results. But it looks like it's a repeat of the fixtures, because our next 2 games are against both Dundee clubs, and maybe that's going to work out pretty good for us. The last time we played both Dundee clubs, we picked up 4 points. You know, we picked up a win there against Rangers after playing at both Glasgow clubs. So who knows? Maybe double header against teams for the same city is what we need going forward. But yeah, it puts us into 9th place, 14 points, level on points with Dundee and Motherwell. If you look at the fixtures coming up next, like I said, we play Dundee United. Dundee are away to Ross County. Motherwell play Celtic. I think there's a good chance that we could, with a win, move up into 7th place. And then after that, we can try and start thinking about potentially moving into the top 6, which is currently held by Livingston, St Mirren, Celtic, Rangers and Aberdeen. But we needed that win. It's still nowhere near where we want to be. We're 13 points behind Hibernian, which is not good enough. We are 9 points behind Rangers, 7 points behind Celtic, 10 points behind Aberdeen. I mean, we are quite a long way off the teams that we should be competing with, battling with for those positions, but I mean, we can't do any more than what we've done there. We won, gets us back on track, and we need to keep winning now. So let's look at the calendar. Let's see what the future holds for us here. Gets our manager rating. It goes to 93. I think we dipped to 89 before that game. So to win that, get back up to 93 is good. I mean, that is our first win in a while. We did beat Dundee, but I mean, look, if you look at the results, have not been pretty. I mean, we started off not bad. You know, we lost the opening day, then we won 2 games in a row, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be our year. But, you know, I had a bad run of games in there, but that one over Rangers can surely now kickstart us on. I'm not going to lie, I mean, that goalkeeper wasn't good, but he could not have saved the 3rd goal. Nobody would have saved that 3rd goal for Stephen Kingsley, so, you know, I'm not going to blame it on the goalkeeper. We won fair and square. Next 3 games, we're taking on Dundee United, Dundee and Aberdeen. And if we can turn up, we will beat these teams. I know we will. We just need to turn up, defend well, and let Stephen Kingsley hit as many shots as possible with his left foot, and the goals will pile up. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. So that's what we need to do. Then we move into December, and we've got a congested fixture list here. We have to play 6 games in December, including 3 games in the last week of the month over the Christmas period, which is never easy. Then we moved into January, and we are in the last 16 of the Cup. Unfortunately, we never got a bye, and we did get Celtic. So, I mean, not great, but I'm confident we can beat Celtic. I mean, you've seen how we played against them last game. We were really, really good. If we can do that again, then why can't we move into the quarterfinals? So, that's what we want this year. Obviously, this year, we're aiming for a European spot, but a cup run as well would be absolutely fantastic. And, yeah, I mean, we went into that game. Our defence wasn't looking great. We had no Craig Halkett, but actually, in the end, the team defended actually not too bad. I mean, it was a couple of individual mistakes that led to the goals that Rangers scored, but overall, defensively, Rangers only had 3 shots the entire match, so we didn't do that bad a job. And if we can repeat that level of performance against Dundee United, we will win. There's no doubt in my mind, but sometimes it's hard to play like that when you're against the lesser teams. It's a mentality thing. You just expect to win because you're against lower opposition. So I need to just drill it into my head every game. We're playing against Rangers. We're playing against the champions. We're playing against 55 champ. You know what I mean? We're playing against title 55. We're playing against all that. And if we can do that, then maybe we will start winning games. But we look at the top goal scorers here. Let's have a quick look. We've got Mackay with 5 goals. We've got Ginnelly with 5 goals, which is where we would ideally want Lyndon Dykes to be. It just hasn't really happened for him since we signed him, but still plenty of time for him to come good. I think that's the only 2 players that we have on the goal scoring charts. It is. If we move to the top assist players, we have O'Donnell, big Stevie O'Donnell in there. We've got Ginnelly in there. Who else do we have? We've got Barry Mackay. So, I mean, if you look at these standings here, these stats, it would suggest that a lot of our goals come from both wingers. So I think Mackay and Ginnelly are definitely vital to our season, to our team. And if Lyndon Dykes can start banging in the goals to match those two, to contribute to what they're adding to the team, then I have no doubt that we will start winning games. We'll go on a run and we will catch the teams above us. It's really that simple. But we need Lyndon Dykes to step up. Next episode, Lyndon Dykes. You have to do it, or else we are going to... I can't believe it, but we're going to have to actually consider dropping him. It's not been good enough, so Lyndon Dykes will need to up his game. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Leave a like, leave a comment. Share this video. Subscribe if you haven't. It was mad. I mean, I wanted to beat both of them. We had to settle for one in the end. I'll take that. We'll get Celtic next time, 100%. We'll get them next time. And that Irish flag will be going right up their arse, man. I guarantee it. And, yeah, hopefully we play Celtic. Well, we get them in a double header in January. We get them in the Cup and we get them in the league. So we've got a perfect opportunity to knock them at the Cup and then smash them in the league. You know what? And that is what we will live for. We will wait. We will be patient. And when that moment comes, we'll grab it with both hands. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'll catch you on the next one. But until then, peace.